As the recapitalization deadline is approaching very, very closely, which is 31st of March 2026, 23 banks have already fully recapitalized following the CBN mandate that all banks must recapitalize before 31st of March 2026. So for the international bank, the CBN mandated that international bank must recapitalize with 500 billion, while the national banks must recapitalize with 200 billion and regional banks must recapitalize with 50 billion. And for non-interest bank, that is the regional non-interest bank, they must recapitalize with 10 billion and the national non-interest banks must recapitalize with 20 billion. So the following banks which are under the international banks has fully recapitalized, and some of them have even meet the 500 billion threshold and also surpass it. Some have even recapitalized with 600 billion plus, while some also recapitalized with 500 billion plus. A majority of these banks got fully recapitalized through selling of public offers and also injection. So majority of them has also got fully recapitalized through merging with their subsidiaries. So this is some of the banks that have fully recapitalized. So check if your bank is among the banks that I will mention that have fully recapitalized. If they are, drop it on the comment section to encourage your banks, because it's not really easy. 500 billion, 200 billion, 50 billion, 20 billion and 10 billion. It's not really easy, but these banks met this threshold, and 31st is almost near, so which means if your bank is not among these banks that have fully recapitalized, they will be moved to merge with other banks, that is merger and acquisition. So Access Bank was the first to meet this recapitalization threshold. They even surpassed it. They surpassed the 500 billion target given to them. Not only Access Bank, Zenith Bank has also met this recapitalization threshold. So Zenith Bank has been one of the best banks, including Access Bank. So it is not really easy. They are under the category of national banks. Not only Zenith Bank, First Bank has also met the recapitalization threshold. First Bank is now First Holdco Bank. Before they were First Bank, now because they've merged with some of their subsidiaries, so they've just given it a name, so that name will be the umbrella, the name. All those subsidiaries will be under this name. They come together to answer First Holdco. So they have also met the recapitalization threshold. JITCO has also met the recapitalization threshold. All these banks, some of them surpassed the 500 billion through selling of public offer, through injection, through a lot of things, so merging of the subsidiaries. Then UBA has also met the recapitalization process threshold, which is United Bank of Africa has also met the recapitalization threshold. Not only that, Fidelity Bank has also met the recapitalization threshold. All these things is not really easy, but all of them has met the recapitalization. It is not easy, but they tried. Then the national banks, for those banks that will be under the national banks, Wema Bank has met the recapitalization threshold, which is 200 billion threshold. That's the amount they should provide before they become a national bank. Wema Bank has met it. Not only Wema Bank, Citibank has also met the recapitalization threshold. Some of all these national banks, some of them made the recapitalization through their parent banks in other countries, in foreign countries. So that is how they met the recapitalization threshold. Not only that, Citibank has again, Standard Chartered has also met the recapitalization threshold. Not only Standard Chartered, EcoBank is also among the banks that have met the recapitalization under National Bank, followed by Globus Bank. Globus Bank is also among the banks. So, as I mentioned, all these banks, check if your bank is among. If your bank is among, drop it in the comment section. Drop the name of your bank in the comment section and encourage them, because it is not really easy. Not only Globus Bank, Stanbic IBTC has also met the recapitalization threshold. Stanbic IBTC and Premium Trust Bank, they have also met the recapitalization threshold. Not only Premium Trust Bank, Providus Bank has also met the recapitalization, and Standard Chartered has also met the recapitalization threshold. Standard Chartered has met, and the Sterling Bank has also met the recapitalization threshold. So for non-interest bank are those banks that maybe they don't take interest whenever they are providing their funds to the public. So under non-interest bank, you have for those banks that will be working under national, and also those banks that will be working under regional. So for regional banks, their recapitalization threshold is 10 billion, while national banks, their recapitalization threshold is 50 billion. So for non-interest banks, you have Jaiz Bank. They have also met the recapitalization threshold. Likewise, Lotus Bank. Lotus Bank has also met their recapitalization threshold, followed by Taj Bank. Taj Bank has also met recapitalization threshold, and the Alternate Bank has also met the recapitalization threshold. And for those banks that will be working under regional banks, which means that their recapitalization threshold is 50 billion. So majority of these banks that will be working under regional banks, majority of them are merchant banks. So majority of these FSDH merchant banks has met the recapitalization threshold, followed by Greenwich Merchant Banks. Greenwich Merchant Bank has also made the recapitalization threshold. It's not really easy, so try as much as you can to be encouraging those banks. If it's your bank, just give them a thumbs up on the comment section, because it will be easy. That thing is not easy for them, but finally majority of them has met it. Not only Greenwich, Nova Merchant Bank has also met the recapitalization threshold, and Rand Merchant Bank. Rand Merchant Bank has also met the recapitalization threshold. So if those banks that cannot meet this recapitalization threshold come March 31st, 2026, majority of them will be merged with other banks that cannot also meet, which is merger and acquisition. The likes of Union Bank is yet to meet. Likewise, Unity Bank, they are also yet to meet the recapitalization threshold. So let's hope maybe most of those banks that I have not mentioned, maybe before the deadline, they may meet that threshold. If they couldn't meet, which means they will be merged with other banks. So share them up, and for those that have met the recapitalization threshold, give them a thumbs up, and also encourage them in the comment section. If it's your bank, say hi. Or so the recapitalization threshold that's going on, FCMB has also met the recapitalization threshold under the national bank. So all these banks that I just mentioned are various banks that have fully met the recapitalization threshold. So encourage them. If your bank is among them, give them a thumbs up in the comment section and mention the name of your bank in the comment section. So if you derive value from this video, kindly click a plus sign to follow me, share this video, and also give it a thumbs up. My name is Ngozi, your financial advisor, product manager, and chartered risk manager. See you and God bless.